Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Esteemed FaceTime with Leaders, an initiative by World Development Corporation. I'm Sunny Pancholi, anchor at World Development Corporation. FaceTime with Leaders is a platform for industry titans to share their experiences, thoughts, ideas, and best practices in order to inspire one another and future leaders. In a nutshell, we attempt to encapsulate the multi-decadal learnings acquired by these industry leaders. We also hope that by conducting these FaceTime with Leaders interviews, we can bring together a global community of eminent personalities. By bringing together such visionaries on one platform, we hope to play a part in inspiring the lives of other leaders. Great learnings from great leaders undoubtedly assist everyone by identifying, nurturing, and using the trade secrets that are proven success formulas for many. And this is what we aim for with these sessions by making them a gathering of industry stalwarts and a knowledge sharing community. We have one such industry giant on FaceTime with Leaders with us today, Mr. Venkataraman V. He has a highly remarkable track record of over 3 decades of experience in the pharmaceutical industry, further enriched by his numerous contributions to the sphere. With a demonstrated history of success in strategic planning, performance management, sales and marketing, business development, and customer relationship management, he has consistently delivered exceptional results and possesses a unique ability to lead skilled teams and leverage industry best practices to achieve organizational goals. Currently, he is giving his valuable services at Pharma Five in the capacity of a partner. There, he has played a pivotal role in establishing the firm as a front runner in the named patient supply market and securing partnerships with international vendors for import business. Welcome to FaceTime with Leaders, Mr. Venkataraman.
Hi.
So to begin with, could you let our viewers know in brief about your career journey, especially the part of reaching the position of partner, starting out as general manager at Pharma Five?
Yeah, definitely. Yes. So first of all, I thank you for this opportunity. So it's great sharing the experience and learning from you as well. And definitely it's a good platform for us. So just to start, once I finished my degree, BSc degree, so that was the first challenge of my career. No, those days, just with a degree, finding a job. Then I started my career with Coromandel Leathers, which is a leather industry. It's a manufacturing of leather garments and shoes, belts, jerkins, and all for export purpose. So there I got my first job as a management trainee. So then there I worked for 1 year and then shifted to pharma industry with Unichem Labs, which is a Mumbai-based company, as a medical representative. So there my journey continued for 8 years. In the due course, I did my MBA from IGNOU. And then from pharma, once I finished my MBA, then I went to shipping, which is like Greenway Shipping, which is a reputed agency for the liner Evergreen Maritime Taiwan. So there I worked for 3 years as a marketing executive. And then I came back to pharma with specialty selling in VHB pharmaceuticals. There I worked for 5 years. And then again, I shifted to Fulford MSD, which is a MNC promoting innovative drugs, the drugs which are not available in India. So then I continued there for 12 years. And then this idea of entrepreneurship struck in my mind. And I thought having 3 decades of experience, so why don't we try something out on our own? And then 3 of our friends, we decided and we started Pharma Five on a very small scale. So we started with a turnover of, we entered the first year with a turnover of 2.86 crores. And then now we are at 20 crores despite the setback from COVID and all those things. So this has been the journey of 32 years of my career.
Mr. Venkataraman, thank you for the excellent start to this interview. And it's an honor to interact with someone who exudes such a strong corporate personality. So continuing our conversation, our viewers would like to know, what have been some of the greatest challenges in your professional life and how did you overcome them?
Yeah. So as I mentioned, I was shifting from industry to industry. Like 32 years of experience means it's for 4 different industries, like pharma to leather to shipping and of course, specialty selling in pharmaceuticals. So all these changes, shifts, came with a problem of adaptation, adapting to the needs of the new industry. Like, for example, when I started, it was all new. So where I went into the leather industry as a management trainee. So I got the experience, like on the hands experience of an assembly line where the production unit was there, and I got to know each and every nuances of manufacturing there, right from procuring the raw material to the finished stage of goods. There itself, I got the experience of like managing a job work unit, which is Karishma Leatherware, where they were doing job work for this big shipping, big export government giant for exports. Actually, I had spent 6 months time in that, managing that job work unit. Then finally, before I left leather industry, I was given the opportunity of manning the stores, which is supposed to be the toughest part of the factory management, because bonding was also involved there, warehouse management, and a bonded officer will come and he will release the goods, and all those issues were there. So in each and every stage, even in that small stint of 1.5 years, the adaptation was a big challenge. Like how I was able to do that was the eye for detail and desire for continuous learning, where each and every responsibility given was an opportunity for me to learn something new. So that fire in the belly definitely helped me to learn better in that. Then shifting from leather industry to pharma, which was a totally new segment. It was a sales line. There in management, in production line, and coming to sales line was a totally new dimension. Then again, there, of course, I have been guided. I'm thankful to all my managers who have guided me throughout this journey. Without their help, I don't think I will be sitting here like this. Definitely, I'm indebted to all of those managers who have guided me aptly. So coming back to the narration, so where from leather industry to pharma was again a challenge, adapting and meeting scientific customers, where at least you have to, you cannot match them because they are all professionals and no specialists in their domain. So at least you need to like learn something from them, and of course you should add value for them. Otherwise, they will be wasting their time. That was a big challenge actually in pharma industry. So what is the value you are giving to the customer, that is the doctor? So because he is very busy seeing his patients. So the time you are spending there in clinic, 2 minutes or 3 minutes or 5 minutes or whatever it is, how you are adding the value for him to treat his patients better. That's again a challenge where you can overcome only by improving your knowledge, getting to know the scientific facts, discussing with him, knowing that what he needs from you, and providing the literatures, providing the scientific inputs, which will help him to treat his patients better. That was a big challenge. Once I finished my MBA, and again I came to shipping actually, which is again a different line altogether from pharma to shipping. Again there I went on shapes and had my training there, and then there again the challenge was documentation. See, throughout the 7 years in pharma industry, it was only sales, target sales, and meeting customers and all those things. But here, the challenge was totally different. For a person who has never sat in a chair, I was asked to sit in the chair for 8 hours or 9 hours in an office setup, which was very new, and definitely it was challenging. And the new industry, the new learnings, new people, again, it was a big challenge. Again, it was very, very interesting because the licensing with international clients, branch officers, was again a challenge to know their language, to know their cultures, and to communicate with them in their timing. Early in the career, that was a challenge again. Only the again the continuous learning, fire in the belly, to learn things, to know new things, to reach newer frontiers, definitely helped in that way. Again, coming from shipping to specialty selling, specialty pharma selling is totally a different ball game when compared to regular pharma selling, because here you are dealing with super specialists, and their time is all the more precious, and they expect something in return for giving that valuable time to you. So definitely it was more challenging, and working in a company like VHB, where they had all the products what multinationals had in India at that point of time. So competing with multinationals, Indian generic I think the people who are in the industry will definitely understand it better, that it's very, very challenging. So earning the trust of the customer is again a challenge there, with Indian generics competing with the originators actually. So there again, the eye for learning, eye for detail, and definitely it helped me to overcome that. So after that, there was a sudden shift. I had a burning desire to work for an innovator. All along I have been working for Indian companies, so I thought like this is the time for me to shift to an innovator company. So from a third line position, I again compromised and came down to an executive position with an assurance from the company, provided I perform there, and if there is an opportunity, I will be promoted within 1 year. So with that assurance, I did take a risk at that point of time, and it worked out better for me in my career. So there again, it's a specialty originator selling. The challenge there was quite different, because we were dealing with cancer drugs, and we were promoting a drug for brain tumor where the survival itself is 12 months. And we had Indian generics competing with the originator molecule. The price difference is huge. 2,000 was the price of the Indian drugs, and 80,000 was the innovator drug. It was a huge challenge with that sort of a small survival actually. Even one of my managers in my previous company, when I said I'm going to leave, he said that you are fighting a lost battle. So that didn't deter me. So finally, I took the decision and came to the Fulford MSD, which is an MNC company. And as they assured, and I also I did perform well, and got the promotion within 1 year. So from there, it was no looking back for me. I continued there for 12 years, and before finally deciding to start on my own. Again, the challenge was very high, because you have invested your money, and it's like it's the what I can say is the highest level of risk I've taken in my life. Like in investing whatever is your earnings, and then starting, each and every entrepreneur will feel this actually, unless and until you come to a stage in your business. I think that will be there for everybody. So back with my experience and attitude, I think I was able to stay positive, and then definitely it came good, and touch wood, we are doing well now, progressing well.
Amazing, amazing story. Okay, so moving ahead, could you please let our future leaders know what are some of your lifelong learnings that you can bring down to 3 points?
Yeah. See, I have imbibed number one learning from my father, which is a positive attitude. See, in life, without positive attitude, you cannot do anything. And actually, I can say that you have no option rather than staying positive. So that is the only way you can be tuned, and you can continue the life. If even for a moment you feel negative, then it's gone. You are down and out, because the competition is so hectic and fearsome. Definitely, you have to stay positive always. Come what may, you have to take it in your stride and see what best you can do. Give your best and stay positive always. This is the number one attribute, I would say, for any successful leader or any successful person for that matter. Stay positive always, whatever may be the outcome. So the second one is, I feel the eye for learning, the continuous desire for learning. See, in today's world, where you have to compete with the millennials and whatnot, I think the learning is very, very important. You may have experience, 30 years or 35 years of experience is good, fine. But again, if you are not keeping yourself updated, and if you don't have that desire for continuous learning, you are lost and out. So that is very, very important for a person to be very successful. To be continuously successful, you need to update yourself. Any professional job requires that. You need to be updated. You have to continuously learn. So that is very, very important. The third and final thing is more important for life rather than leadership or business or your career or whatever it is. The decision making, because you are because in this position because of what decisions you make. Ultimately, decisions define you. So whatever decisions you take, that is going to help you. Whether right or wrong, the results you are going to face it. So decision making is a very, very important aspect where you need to spend a lot of time in that. So be cognizant of whatever you are doing. Definitely before making a decision, think twice. And once you have made the decision, never look back. So decision making is going to be a very, very important attribute for any leader as well, because it is going to have a great impact on your life and others' life as well.
Rightly said. So, to all the viewers who are watching this interview, 3 points. First is positive attitude. Always stay positive. Second is an eye for learning. Keep learning throughout your life, or your professional life and your personal life. And the third is decision making, which is a very key point to be noted. Okay. So, building on that, Mr. Venkataraman, you have been honored with several awards. Which of them do you regard as the most important of your achievements?
Yeah. Awards and recognitions, definitely. Without awards and recognition, I think nobody will be a full person. That is what now motivates everybody. Even whatever age you are, like I have seen my mother, and even at 80 years, if you say if you're happy, and if you say, wow, this dish is very good, they're very happy. So the awards and recognition definitely helps us to grow further in our career. So just to recall some of the awards, like the first thing which motivated me, first of all, to study, to learn, was what was offered by my father when I was doing my 8th standard. Suddenly he said, if you are going to score 75% plus in all the subjects, the condition is all the subjects, I'll get you a good electronic watch from Dubai. So those days, 80s, early 80s, watch itself is a big thing, and getting a Dubai watch, electronic watch, is something which you can only dream for. So that triggered, actually, like I did get 75 plus, and then I got an electronic watch. From there was no turning back. Before that, I was a very average student, and then that trigger was required for me to achieve the academic brilliance what I have achieved. Because at finishing my BSc Mathematics, I came with flying colors, 5 centums in the final year, all papers. All 5 papers I got 100 out of 100, which is again another, I think that's the best award one can get for the hard work, or the hours of effort where we put in during our college days. And in my first job, again, the new job, I think when I joined as medical representative, the second job rather. So within a month, when there was a conference, those days we used to detail for doctors. We had a folder and we used to detail. So I was not getting it right like throughout that month. And in that first conference, I had to compete with all my seniors, and I got the best presenter award, best presentation award as a tie. Still, I keep it with me. I cherish it. That's the most important thing to start a career, actually. After that, there were many rewards, like in terms of promotions, frequent promotions and increments, and of course MD's Club awards I cherish a lot from MSD Pulford. At least 5 to 6 continuous years I was able to get that, and out of which we were given an opportunity to learn from IIM Lucknow. So that was again a very good opportunity, a very good reward for us. So, and we had an opportunity to learn from Shiv Kera, the master. You can win. So that was a 3-day workshop. Again, that was an award. It was given as an award. So all these things definitely motivated. And see, one thing is, like, apart from all these awards and recognitions, what I would say is success is the best award. The moment you start seeing success, that gives you a kick. The performance kick it's not equal to anything, any of the awards. The feeling that you are doing well, you are performing well, you are successful, that is the best award one can get throughout his life.
Rightly said. Rightly said. Okay. So to move on to the next question is on ESG and corporate governance. As an ESG and corporate governance expert, what values do you bring to the table?
Yeah, definitely. See, as a corporate governance expert, see, the main thing that when we are doing a course like independent directors, honesty and integrity is the most important thing. See, we need to always keep in mind that we are working for the betterment of organization. Wherever you are, you're working in the board, or you are there as a partner for a company, the decisions what you make should always be in the interest of the company. So, like, you have to use your expertise and know what you are doing, know what you are saying, mean what you are saying. And the topmost thing as a corporate governance expert is definitely honesty and integrity. When these two things fall in place, I think that whatever the decisions you make will be for the betterment of the company. And I don't think you will make any mistakes when you keep these two values in mind as very, very important attributes or aspects, the values you cherish. So definitely you are bound not to make any mistakes once you have this imbibed in your self.
Okay. All right. So that was really insightful of you, Mr. Venkataraman. Let's move ahead. And my next is on technology, since it has become an integral part of our life. So our viewers would like to know, what are some of the most remarkable changes you have seen in your field with changes in technology? And what changes do you expect to see with the advent of IoT, AI, ML, blockchain, Web 3.0, big data, etc.?
Yeah, certainly. See, as I was mentioning, we started our career with a folder detailing to the doctors, where we give some USP catching lines and say that, no, I used to remember when we promoted cetirizine Zinset, we used to say ZSA. That is the allergy will go in a hiff, like that. So it was like all, like visuals, visual aids and all those things. Slowly it progressed to iPads actually. So then we made our presentations in iPads in the doctor's clinic, and we shared our presentation to them. And whenever they had time, they were able to see that. And those things were the first, I should say, that revolution which came into pharma industry. Moving from that, of course, AI has definitely impacted the pharma industry, right from manufacturing to marketing. Definitely, it had an impact. Just to name a small thing, the data analytics, which is going to have a bigger impact in pharma industry, because that is very, very important in terms of patients, in terms of whatever data you have. If those data are not analyzed, definitely it is not going to help you to make decisions. Like we have a recent thing which is like, where we input a lot of data, lot of patients' data, and then find out the treatment option. That is a very, very important tool which the pharma industry has got now. A couple of people are doing that. The data analytics are being used in treatment decisions. And again, now patients have an option of getting a second opinion. See, suppose sitting in Chennai in India, patients can definitely access an expert from USA and get his opinion, and just compare the treatment choice given here and make an informed decision. So these are all not possible without the advent of technology. Newer and newer technologies when it comes now. Again, as I said, you have to keep yourself updated. Once you keep yourself updated, these technologies are going to bring a sea change in the way things are being done now, before and after.
Rightly said. So this brings us to the last question of the session, and here it is. We are building a community of industry magnates. The move is meant for cross-pollination of knowledge and building a knowledge-sharing community of corporate giants and industry experts. So what are your thoughts about these initiatives taken by Mr. Zishan Pathan, Mr. Heval Mehta, and the whole team of World Development Corporation?
Yeah, definitely. First thing, when I came to know about this, I was very, very much excited, because all along I have been searching for this, somebody who will help us, show some light on these things. See, creating a group of learned persons is always difficult. I think it's very awesome that the WDC is doing this, and I always believe that collective wisdom is better than the individual wisdom. So getting the best minds in the industry together, and then forming a community where the sharing is taking place. Already we have a WhatsApp group of independent directors where we share many things. We learn from each other, which is like a very good initiative. Definitely, this will go in a long way in bringing up people and adapting themselves into the roles of independent directors and whatnot. Definitely, it's a very great initiative on your part. I congratulate all of you for this, and wishing you all the best.
Thank you so much. It was fantastic conversing with you, and I'm confident that your insights will inspire the future leaders. Thank you once again, Mr. Venkataraman V, for joining us today. Wish you the best for your future endeavors. Moreover, trust that this initiative by Directors Institute has unquestionably expanded the participants' understanding and enriched their minds.
Thank you so much. It was a great experience as well for me. Thank you so much for giving an opportunity to express myself.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
Thank you.